The man lifted the vase with effort and smashed it to the floor with a loud crash. From the shards, he selected 2 large pieces of glass, wrapped them with tape, and fashioned a pair of improvised sunglasses. Then he began climbing a staircase. He had built with his own hands and carefully started chipping away the concrete around the ceiling hatch. The reason behind all this strange activity was simple. He had broken into the mansion to steal a famous painting, but had accidentally entered the wrong security code. This triggered an automatic lockdown of all the doors, trapping him inside. Now the only possible way out was through the skylight, which he attempted to reach. But he hadn't expected the concrete mount to be secured with heavy-duty screws, and this discovery only deepened his despair. Yet for an experienced thief, obstacles like this were merely temporary setbacks. He broke apart a wooden chair and, using a knife, carved a special notch into one of the pieces. Thus, a homemade wrench was born. But when he tried to use it, the structure cracked and crumbled. It was clear this method wouldn't work. Exhausted and starving, Nick looked at the decorative fish with a new kind of interest. Giving in, he caught one, mashed it into a paste, rolled it into small balls, and washed it all down with expensive vodka. For the first time in days, he felt a bit better. Re-energized, he returned to the hatch. He even managed to unscrew the first bolt, but then his foot slipped and he crashed to the floor. This fall unexpectedly gave him a new idea. From his position on the ground, he noticed a smoke detector on the ceiling. He crumpled up some paper, placed it in a bowl, and using a magnifying glass, lit it on fire, holding the burning torch near the alarm. He triggered the fire warning as intended. Within seconds, the room was engulfed in mist from the sprinkler system. He rushed to the door, hoping the alarm would trigger an emergency unlock, but it didn't. Another wave of disappointment hit him with full force. Still, he refused to give up. But the situation was becoming increasingly grim. The food was gone, the bathtub was filled with waste, and the once luxurious mansion was slowly turning into ruins. Perhaps out of madness or sheer boredom, he defaced the portrait of the mansion's owner, revealing traces of his lingering artistic spark. At one point, he managed to open one of the owner's cabinets and discovered a hidden panel behind it. Inside, there was a narrow secret passage. Cautiously making his way through the tight corridor, he eventually saw something at the far end, something that truly frightened him.